Stack Monster here, you there, and this is the final Lady Knights broadcast of the 2014-2015 season. It's been a pleasure supporting the Lady Knights this year and bringing to you Lady Knights basketball action on Stack Monster Productions and www.youtube.com. Tonight, the Lady Knights will face off on the hardwood against the Sparta Spartans. Sparta Spartans beat them earlier in the year, and the Lady Knights look to get some revenge tonight. Last night, the Lady Knights fought valiantly and competed very well against the Pope John Lions after a difficult loss last Thursday night on the 19th. Tonight is the 24th of February, 2015. I'm coming to you live on recorded television from Sparta High School, home of the Spartans. Now, Sparta is a well-oiled machine. They come up playing AAU ball right here in Sparta from an early age. But the Lady Knights take the court with grit, determination, defense, and good coaching. So, Lady Knights and the Sparta Spartans coming at you in just a few moments. I'm the Stack Monster. You're not. Stay tuned for some basketball on Stack Monster Productions.
As we prepare for tip-off, the Lady Knights take the hardwood. Number 3, Abigail Stackhouse. Number 15, Victoria Aspiazu. And number 41, the Hexethi, take the court. 3 out of the 10 players have taken the court, and lo and behold, out from the abyss come 2 more Lady Knights. Number 22, Sam Matthews, and number 11, the Catalano converter, Janet Catalano. Coach Katz is your commander-in-chief for this game, and the Lady Knights are set to tip it off versus the Sparta Spartans, who have yet to cut the cords with their 11 coach. The buzzer, a here we go from the officials, and we're set for action here at Sparta High School on a chilly Tuesday night, and final telecast of the season here on the Lady Knights television network and Stack Monster Productions. We got one more game coming to you Thursday night from Parsippany, when we'll conclude the season with the boys basketball program. And Stackhouse at center court, set for the tip-off. Opening tip controlled by the Spartans. Drive to the basket, floater off the backboard, 2 points for number 3 for the Spartans in a 2-0 lead. Spartans set up their defense in the back court. Catalano over to Aspiazu. It's tipped away from behind. There's a loose ball. Shot by the Spartans. They miss. They grab the offensive rebound. Toe on the line. A long 2's off the back rim. Another offensive rebound. Tipped around. Knights having trouble getting their hands on the ball as it's bouncing around like a hot potato, landing in the hands of the Spartans. Spartans lead 2-0 with 1 minute elapsed. Layup bounces off the rim, tipped out of bounds, and the Lady Knights will have possession with 6 minutes and 59 seconds. Full court pressure. Stackhouse takes it, tries to float it over the top to Aspiazu. It's deflected out of bounds by number 22. Reset in front of the scoring table. Catalano into Matthews. Matthews over to Sethi. Sethi, ball was a little wide. Sethi caught it, put it on the floor, but it was too close to the sideline. And the Knights turn it over to the Spartans, who lead 2-0. Number 3 has a look inside the arc, is good. Number 3 scores the first 5 points of the, check that, 4 points of the game for the Spartans. Matthews. With a quick timeout, only less than 2 minutes into the contest, as Coach Katz not liking what she's seeing with the press break. And we'll take a timeout here on the Lady Knights television network for a 30-second timeout, with the Spartans leading the Lady Knights by a score of 4-0. 6:22 on the clock, 4-0. Coach Katz sets her press break. Matthews sees a lane, and she's going to beat the break. Nice feed inside Aspiazu. Aspiazu banks it in off the assist from Matthews. If you can get it over the top of the press break, you're going to get a mismatch in terms of numbers down the other end. And that's what Matthews and Aspiazu did, and they cut the score to 4-2 with 6 minutes remaining in the first. No good on the shot attempt, run down by the Spartans. Number 3 from behind the arc, and number 3 has all 7 points for the Spartans. They lead 7-2. Stackhouse, ball was a little bit behind her on the pass. Stackhouse gets a hand up in the shooter's face. There's a miss, ball's loose. Spartans get it back. The score of the game, number 3, 7 points. Lady Knights 2. Short on the shot, rebound by Catalano. Bounce pass in the Catalano. Catalano down in the corner. Murphy shot off the mark. 1 and done on that possession. Lady Knights trail by 5. They got to get a hand in the face of number 3. There's a steal by Catalano. Stackhouse guarded by number 22, bounces it in. Matthews with the catch. I called her Murphy before, she's Matthews. Don't ask me why I did that. Must be St. Patrick's Day on the horizon. I'm trying to get my Irish names in there. Ball fake by Sethi, good job. And she banks it in. Sethi, ball fake, got her defender off balance. Took 1 step to the left and popped the shot. Off the backboard, some defensive pressure of their own by the Lady Knights. Spartans get it over. They lead 7-4 with 4:17 to go in the first quarter. Drive in the middle, kick out to 21. Long shot, misses. Rebound, Catalano, Matthews. Catalano on the right wing, Stackhouse on the left wing, Aspiazu and Sethi down in the post. Here's the play. Players cross on the baseline, kick out to Aspiazu, into the paint, floats. No. 25 grabs it for the Spartans.
Double dribble.
Good defense by Stackhouse, and I think that was Catalano in the middle, as they made the Spartan work for that shot. Spartans have it as the ball was deflected out of bounds off of the Knights with 3:29 on the clock. Number 21 has it. She got behind the defense, took the inbound pass, and banked it in for a 9-4 lead. Stackhouse dribbles, floats over to Aspiazu. Aspiazu into the paint. Left hand, no. Stolen by Matthews. Matthews from 3. Too long, too strong. Push down low. First foul of the game for either team, as number 12, Brianna Cobbs, will check into the game. They whistle Aspiazu with her first personal foul. Cobbs replaces Stackhouse. Nine 4. Knights trail by 5. Turnaround. Whistle. 2 shots. Second team foul for the Knights. That's the second on Aspiazu. First free throw is money for a 10-4 lead. Stackhouse took some instruction from Coach Katz, goes back to the scorer's table. We'll check back in on the next whistle. Matthews draws into 2 defenders, splits it, gets it to Aspiazu as Lady Knights beat the press. Aspiazu, strong rip move into the paint. Knights are getting some looks down low. Brianna Cobbs getting down and dirty on the floor, saves the possession for the Lady Knights. Brianna Cobbs getting down and dirty like on the floor like it's Groundhog Day all over again. How many more weeks of winter? I don't know, but it sure is cold outside. 9 below as I drove to work this morning. Brr, brr, I said. Tipped out of bounds. Last touched by the Lady Knights. Stackhouse checked back into the game. 2:12 remaining in the first period of action. Aspiazzu will take a seat with 2 personal fouls. Coach Katz doesn't want her to pick up a 3rd foul, a cheap foul, here in the first half. Number 3 has another look. Matthews with the run out. A miss. Loose ball. Matthews has it. Matthews has a step on number 3. 3 cuts in front. Matthews almost was able to get that shot in, but good defense by the Lady Knights. Forces first suitcase of the game on number 31 of the Spartans. Knights trail by 7. They need a bucket. Lane opens up for Matthews. Matthews in and out. They whistled Cobbs with her first. 3 team fouls on the Lady Knights. None on the Spartans at this point in the game. Minute and a half remain here in the first quarter of action from Sparta High School. Bounce pass inside. Stackhouse with the foul on the floor. That's the first on Stackhouse. Lady Knights piling up team fouls here in the first quarter as that's their 4th. Stolen by Matthews. Steps on the sideline. Spartans ball. Good anticipation on the defensive end by Matthews. But her momentum carried her out of bounds. Number 3, Mackenzie Hurt, number 31, has checked into the game. Free throw jumper misses. Another rebound by 31. Another miss. Ball's on the floor. There's a jump ball as Stackhouse got on the floor and tied up number 42. The Knights have the ball on the possession arrow with 1:03 on the clock. Stackhouse. That ball was intercepted. Layup on the other end is a miss. Another miss. Matthews grabs the board. Gets out of traffic. Into the paint. She misses on the layup attempt. And again, the Knights are having trouble getting second shot opportunities on the offensive end when they miss. Jump ball down low. This one goes over to the Spartans. Knights have had some shots, but they're not finding the inside of the cylinder. Conversely, the Spartans, everything they threw up early seemed to be going in. Lately, the shots have been missing their mark. Number 3 with another 3-pointer. I don't know who was on her, but they've got to get a person out on her defensively with a hand in her face. Stackhouse. There's a bucket on the other end. One thing is for certain, I'm seeing that the Lady Knights, if they're going to beat the press, they're going to have to come to the pass. They can't allow the defender to close the gap from behind, cut in front, and intercept those long passes. The passes are going to have to be thrown with a little more crispness. They trail by a score of 15-4. Coach Katz looks to settle them down. Still plenty of time as we're in the first quarter of action for the Knights to change the direction of this game. Kenzie Hurt over to Matthews. Matthews into the paint. Kicks it out to Sethi. Sethi ball fake. Bounce pass. In the Catalano. Catalano off. Stackhouse pulls it out. but can't get the shot off before the buzzer. We go to the second quarter with the Knights trailing by a score of 15-4. We start the second quarter. Aspiazu back into the game, number 15. Stackhouse dribbles, flips it to Sethi. Sethi just off her fingertips. Lady Knights want to dig in on the defensive end and get this ball back. Number 3, Stackhouse got a hand on that, deflected that shot, takes it from Hurt as number 3 misses, and we like to see that. Bounce pass into Catalano. Catalano ball fake to the paint, and the foul. Shot doesn't go, but she'll shoot 2 with the clock stopped at 7:26. Looking to cut it to single digits with 2 free throws. Catalano is a good shooter. Matthews checks back into the game. Catalano knocks down the first, cuts the lead to 10. Knocks them both down, and it's 15-6, a 9-point deficit. Number 3 looks like he's come out for a breather also for the Spartans, who's done most of their damage offensively. Number 14 takes it. Sethi with a good defensive play, hand in the face, forces a bad shot. Kudos to Mehek Sethi. .703, 15-6. Lady Knights with the ball. Catalano. Over to Sethi. Sethi. To Matthews. Matthews from 3. Can it will it? No, it's long. Out of bounds. 6:46 until halftime. Spartans. Sethi runs into a screen. Hurt was there, had her back. Mackenzie Hurt, number 31. Matthews deflected that ball. They get inside the 22. Turn around, no good. Hurt with a big board. Puts it on the floor, dribbles out of trouble as the Spartans were trying to steal it from her. Good job on the boards by Hurt. Matthews handles the ball at the top, gets around a screen by Catalano. Catalano rolls to the basket, cuts outside, floater by Matthews is good! And Matthews will go to the line for an and one. Her floater cuts the deficit to 15-8 at the 6:07 mark. Free throw looks good, and it is a three-point play by Sam Matthews, and the Knights have shaved the lead from 11 down to 6. Number 22 was able to get behind the Lady Knights defense. Good hustle to get back, though, by Mackenzie Hurt, and Mackenzie Hurt was able to deflect that ball out of bounds. She blocked it from behind. Hurt showing good length with her arms. Double team by Aspiazu and Catalano, but they whistle one of them for the personal foul. They get Aspiazu with her third. 2 shots for the Spartans at the 6:02 mark. First one's nothing but net. Hey, 16-9. Number 23, Bria Pierce, over to the scores table. We'll check in. Nobody boxed out the shooter, and she was able to grab an offensive rebound off the miss for an 18-9 lead. Pass. Matthews tried to float it into Aspiazu. Ball was just a little bit high and sails out of bounds. That's a turnover on the Lady Knights, as Aspiazu will take a breather with 3 personal fouls here in the first half. And Pierce, number 23, checks into the game for the Lady Knights with 5 minutes and 48 seconds left in the half. Backdoor cut was effective, but number 22 could not execute the pass. Turnover on the Spartans. The Knights trail by 9. They cut it to 6, but a free throw and an offensive rebound and putback extended it back out to 9. 5.5 to go. Catalano into the paint. There's a miss. Tipped around in the interior. Spartans with the loose ball. Nice ball movement by the Spartans at this point. Number 3 back into the game. She's been the high scorer. That time the shot sails wide right and out of bounds. 4 minutes and 50 seconds till halftime. Knights have it, trailing 18-9. That's an example where we have to come and catch those passes. Right there. Catalano into the paint. Nice feed into Matthews. Catalano converts into Matthews for 2 points. And it's down to 18-11. Nice find and feed by Catalano and a nice delivery into the bucket by Matthews. Bounce pass inside. Kicked out of the hands of number 44, and Sethi was there to clean it up. 4-14. Knights trail by 7. Catalano into the paint. Bounce pass. Nice find. Shot is long by Mackenzie Hurt. Feed in the 14. That's going to be an easy layup. Matthews into the paint. Nice feed. Driving a dish. Into Pierce. Knights can't convert the shot. Steal by Matthews. Matthews all by herself with 3 defenders. She dribbles out, waits for the rest of the offense to catch up. Matthews gets the Lady Knights another possession. They trail by 9. Tipped away, run down by Sethi. Sethi with a double team looks for some help. Nobody coming to the ball. Finally, Catalano does. She gets it deflected away. Tries to squeeze it into Hurt. But the pass was a little bit low and picked off by the Spartans. Ball fake by number 3. Over to number 22. Number 30 has an elbow jumper. It's short. Rebound by Matthews with 2:53. Knights have been as close as 6 points at 15-9. They now trail 20-11. Matthews, rip move, shots short. Knights will have it back with 2:29. 20-11, Stackhouse checks back into the game. Knights have been putting the ball in the bucket with more consistency here in the second quarter, but defensively they've been... Stackhouse squeezed it, but number 3 was able to rip it away. They're going to have to pick up the pace and get a stop on the defensive end to try to cut into this 9-point lead in the last 2 minutes. Number 14 with a shot. That's a long 2. And the lead's back out to double digits. Stackhouse from Matthews. Stackhouse She's got to dribble that ball over half court. She finds Matthews into Catalano. Catalano floats it. Rattles around and in. Back down to single digits with 1:43. 22-13. Full court pressure. 22-13. Spartans lead with the ball. 1:26 and a half. Open look from deep for the Spartans, and the Spartans are shooting lights out from the perimeter, and that's a huge difference in this game. And they lead by 11 with 1 minute and 9 seconds left in the half. Coach Katz goes over on a full timeout her strategy for the final few moments of this first half. Knights would like to take a single-digit deficit in the halftime with a chance. Right now, Lady Knights have 16 fouls, so any foul on the Knights would put the Spartans in a bonus situation. Conversely, Spartans only have 2 team fouls here in the first half. Come back at you after the timeout here on the Lady Knights Television Network. Stack Monster Productions. Number 30, Taylor Starks checks into the game for the Lady Knights. 1 minute and 9 seconds remain in the first half. They trail by 11. Hurt has Starks wide open. Starks to the basket. Shot is long. Hurt grabs the rebound. Sets back at the top with 57 seconds left in the half. Stackhouse has the ball. Inside to Catalano. Ball's loose. Starks back defensively. Sets up in the paint. Forces a bad shot. Great defensive play by Taylor Starks, who was ready to take a charge for the team on that possession. Stackhouse takes it into the paint. Over to Catalano. Catalano gets bumped. Ball deflected out of bounds. Sethi will check into the game, replacing Stackhouse. Sethi can pop a shot from outside. So can Catalano. Catalano has a good look off the rim. Sethi goes in for the rebound and ties it up. And Mehek Sethi, while the possession arrow might favor the Spartans on that, Sethi could get the Knights another possession if there's another tie-up in the last 21.6 session. Full court pressure deflected out of bounds by the Knights. They'll do it again with 19.5. They trail 24-13. Spartans get it over half court. They get it to number 40 into the paint. Foul on the Lady Knights. It'll be a shooting foul, negating the fact that it was a 17th foul in a bonus situation. First personal on Catalano. Off the back iron, no good. 11.7 seconds.
Rebound.
Second one no good. Catalano grabs the board. 10 seconds left. Matthews. Sethi will have an open look. Sethi. Oh, Sethi. Almost. Sethi had a beautiful look at the basket, and she lined it up perfectly. Just no love from the basketball god on that one. That looked like it was going down. Excellent shot, excellent setup, excellent play to close out the half. Knights look for a little better karma in the second half as they go to halftime, trailing by a score of 24-13. You are tuned in to Stack Monster Productions and the Lady Knights Television Network. Lady Knights and the Spartans take the court to begin the second half of action. We could pick this first half apart, ladies and gentlemen, but the reality is this. The Spartans shot the ball at a higher percentage than the Lady Knights. When the Lady Knights had their looks, they did not go in the cylinder, and the Spartans did, and there's your difference in the game, 11 points. Matthews has a good look at the basket, and they get off to a good start here in the second half as Matthews' bucket cuts it to 9, 24 to 15. Matthews run out on number 3, the shooter. There's a miss. Catalano had the rebound. The ball got stripped. Lady Knights got on the floor, tied them up, and the Spartans will have it on the arrow. Number 3, 2 defenders on her, as the Lady Knights have taken a double teaming. Number 3, number 25 with a shot. Short to the right, Hurt squeezes the board. And this time the possession arrow will favor the Lady Knights. They trail 24 to 15. Catalano, double team on Catalano, looks for an open Knight, finds Sethi. Sethi over to Hurt. Hurt in Aspiazu. Aspiazu floats it off. In and out, offensive rebound. Catalano miss. Aspiazu with another rebound, deflected out of bounds. Lady Knights will have it back. This half they're coming out and they're playing more aggressive on the boards and getting second and third shot opportunities. Can they convert on this one? They trail 24-15 in the third. Bounce pass in Aspiazu, and Aspiazu will shoot 2 as she is fouled. Aspiazu from the line. One short. 24 to 15. Second shot for Aspiazu. First foul on number 21 for the Spartans. First shot was short. Second one is short, but an offensive rebound by Aspiazu, but gets whistled for a quick suitcase. Spartans go on offense. I was screened by a balloon. Number 22 to the basket, fouled down low. First team foul in the second half for the Lady Knights. Matthews picks it up, it's her first. As we say, thank you for this delicious Poland Spring water. Is that the bakers, I presume? Compliments of the bakers. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mrs. Baker and family. Offensive rebound by the Spartans as they miss their free throw attempts. They get 2 additional shots, and this time they bank it in for a 27 to 15 lead. And 1 to come. Knights came out firing oh so well, but then the failure to grab a rebound on the free throw attempt could lead to a 3-point play. Miss on the second one. Spartans grab it, stolen away by Matthews. Actually, Matthews got a hand on the ball and forced the suitcase. Either way, Matthews was responsible for a turnover. Good job by Matthews. Matthews guarded by number 3. Pulls it back out, resets, takes it in the paint, floats it up, too strong. Knights trail by the largest deficit of the game, 12 points, 27-15. Sethi nearly came up with a steal on that. Spartans pull it out and reset offensively. Number 23 had a lane to the basket but couldn't corral it. And the Knights have it on the turnover. But Matthews just stepped on the sideline and the Knights give it right back to the Spartans.
Hey, pass it in, we want to look forward. Hold, can't get forward. Jack, look at the screen. Jack, the other side. Hey, hold out, forward.
Bucket for the Spartans. They lead 29-15. 14-point deficit for the Knights is their largest of the game. Aspiazu into Matthews. Matthews with the catch down low. Open look for Sethi. Sethi misses. One and done on that possession for the Lady Knights. Layup is good by number 3 and they now lead 31-15. They came into the half trailing 24-13. Since that point, they've been outscored 7-2, prompting Coach Katz to call a timeout with 4:52 on the clock here in the third quarter of action. And the Lady Knights trailing by a score of 31-15. We resume action after the timeout. Spartans have possession and a 16-point lead. Aspiazu into the middle, floats, too strong, tipped back out to Matthews. Catalano, bounce pass into the paint, tipped out by the Spartans. Shot short by Matthews. She gets it back. Turn around, looking for the short shot redemption. Again, it's short. The Knights have only scored 2 points to open the second half. And they've given up 7.
Hey, so look at, they're going to look in the middle. This is you two. And I'm in the middle. And I'm in the middle. Okay.
Turnover on the Spartans. Matthews into the middle, bounce pass, Aspiazu, ball fake, one pass right. Sethi, they swing it around the perimeter, looking for a good shot. Aspiazu, bounce pass, ball kicks around, Aspiazu grabs it, she gets fouled. They whistle 25 with her first, 2 team fouls apiece. Matthews floats it in to Catalano, bounce pass out to Aspiazu and over to Matthews again. Number 25 giving up nothing in the baseline. Catalano takes it to the basket, draws the contact, and she'll shoot 2. Came into the third quarter with the score 24-13. Spartans over the Knights. Catalano gets the Lady Knights off the schneid with their third point. They came out strong, scored the first 2 points, but then gave up a 7-0 run and had not scored until this particular free throw attempt. Taylor Starks checks into the game, replacing Aspiazu. Number 3 picked up her first personal for the Spartans. Catalano is 4 for 4 from the free throw line, and the Knights trail 31-17. Catalano cuts the deficit to 14. The Knights are going to start chipping away. They better start chipping away soon. Good defense by Starks. She denied the first shot. The second shot attempt drew contact by Mackenzie Hurt, her second personal foul. First free throw is good at the 3:07 mark of the third quarter. Second one is good. And the afterglow of Catalano's free throws has worn off.
Go get it.
And the lead is back up to 16. The Knights turn the ball over. And trailing by 16, or leading by 16, the Spartans have a chance with an open look, in and out, to get their largest lead of the game. Matthews over to Sethi. Sethi long on the shot. Run down by the Spartans. 2:29. Stolen by Matthews. Matthews drew the contact on the forearm. Aspiazu back into the game, replaces Starks. 2:20 on the clock here in the third. Matthews, open look for Catalano. Can she, will she? Short. Run down by Sethi. Sethi out to Catalano. Catalano swings it right to Matthews. Matthews, one pass to Aspiazu. Aspiazu floats it in the paint. She'll go to the line shooting 2. Two minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the third quarter of action. First one's a little bit short. In and out on the second. Offensive rebound by Sethi. Ball kicks out to Catalano. Shot is off the mark. 33-17.
Hey, slow it up. Circle. Circle. Henry's over here. Circle. Here we go. You're good.
1:42 remaining in the third. Backdoor cut by 14. Layup is good for a 35-17 lead. Minute and a half left. Lady Knights with only 3 points in the quarter. Catalano looks to change that. Catalano has 4 points from the line, and she'll get a chance to do it again. As the Knights trail by 18. Rattles around, doesn't go down. Number 24, Polanco, into the game for the Lady Knights. Second shot for Catalano. This one is good. He's 5 out of 6 from the line. 35 to 18. Backcourt pressure by the Lady Knights. Matthews ties her up from behind. Ball will go over to the Spartans on the jump ball. Number 42 turns to the basket. She missed a shot, but she drew the contact. I believe they got Mackenzie hurt. That would be her third personal. Number 42 the line, shooting 2. First one's good for a 36 to 18 lead. Aspiazu back into the game, replaces Polanco. A miss, offensive rebound. Another miss. And this time Catalano comes up with it with 1:06. Matthews floats it in the paint, too strong. Rebound by the Spartans. Spartans dominating the boards. 51 seconds. Stolen away by Catalano. Catalano to the basket and to the line she'll go. That's the 7th team foul on the Spartans the rest of the game. The Knights will be shooting free throws. Rattles the first one in. .3 seconds on the clock in the third quarter of action. Catalano has been money from the line tonight, and she's single-handedly keeping the Knights within striking distance. They do trail by 16 points. They came into the third quarter trailing by 11. If they can shave a few more points off in the next 37 seconds, they can give themselves a smidgen of hope. There's a turnaround, an open layup attempt is missed by the Spartans, but they'll get the ball back as the ball kicked out of bounds off of the Lady Knights. 30.7 seconds remain. Number 42 runs it down, gets it to number 40 for the Spartans. Fade away, shot is short, out of bounds. This time, the Lady Knights will get it.
Here we go. Hey, who's got match up?
Matthews brings the ball up the court for the Lady Knights. Catalano got fouled. She'll shoot a 1-and-1 with 10 seconds left. Lady Knights have trailed by as much as 18. If Catalano can make these two, they'll cut it to 14 going into the fourth quarter. Front end of the 1-and-1 is missed. 7 seconds. Knights do not want to give up a shot. 4 seconds. Ball's deflected by Matthews out of bounds, but with only 1 second. Spartans will have a chance for a catch and shoot. That's about it. They lead by 16 points. The shot at the buzzer is good. And the Knights will enter the fourth quarter trailing by 18. Yep, I missed the first 2.5 minutes of the fourth quarter. The Knights were trailing 38-20. They've gone on a 4-0 run, predicated by good defense. and they trail 38-24. They have possession, looking to trim the lead. Stackhouse sets a screen for Aspiazu. Her shot floats around, doesn't go down. Ball's loose on the floor. Stackhouse fights for it. Ball's loose. Stackhouse rips it down. She gets it out, but number 3 was there. Good hustle by the Lady Knights trying to get that ball back. Aspiazu, Hurt, Stackhouse, Catalano, and Matthews are on the court here for the 4th quarter. They've got a 4-0 run in the first 3 minutes. Backdoor cut. Hurt with a good defensive play. Stackhouse with the rebound. Dribbles out. Gets it to Matthews. Good effort there by the Lady Knights. Stackhouse with the rebound. Good defense by Mackenzie Hurt. He's done a whale of a job in extended minutes. Stackhouse bounces it in Matthews. Matthews into the paint. Banks it in! Off the feed from Stackhouse. And the Knights have outscoring the Spartans 6-0 here in the 4th quarter of action. Well, I only wish I had the first 2.5 minutes. Steal by Matthews. Matthews with the layup. Matthews, and it's now 38-28. They shaved 8 points off the lead. And it's all started with a defensive effort. Stackhouse with the steal. Quick pass to Matthews. Matthews converts at the other end. Stackhouse picks up her 2nd assist. 4 in a row for Matthews. And we have a 38-30 game, ladies and gentlemen. What started out as an 18-point deficit is now a game that is within reach. Can the Lady Knights close the deficit and seal the deal with a come-from-behind victory? We have apologies from Stack Monster Productions as I got a little crazy trying to do a spearmint gum commercial before the varsity girls departed, and I never restarted my camera. Here's what basically happens. I'm pausing when I think I'm playing and recording. I'm recording when I think I'm pausing. And what happens? I miss the beginning and the first 4 points of the 4th quarter. But that's history. I can't lament, even though I am going on and on incessantly about it. But this 4th quarter run, the Lady Knights have not allowed a bucket here in the 4th quarter. They came in trailing 38-20. They now trail 38-30. Stackhouse looks to deny. Number 3 the ball. Picked off by Matthews. Shot is off the mark. Full court pressure. They whistle a foul down low. You're going to get some contact with the heavy pressure. That's 16 fouls. Next one, and both teams will be in a bonus situation. That's the 3rd on Matthews. Number 40 takes it up the sideline, trailed by Catalano. In the middle to number 3. Number 3 with a quick shot. I'll take that every day and twice on Sundays, as a quick shot and a quick miss gives the Knights another quick possession. Can the Knights convert and cut it to 6? Stackhouse has it out on the perimeter. Stackhouse drives left, cuts right, into the paint, floats it up. She'll go to the line, and she'll shoot 2. A nice aggressive move to the hole by Stackhouse. Just warms her father's heart. Two shots for Stackhouse, trailing by 8. First one rattles around, doesn't go down. Second one for Stackhouse. Second one rattles around and goes down. Cuts the lead to 7 for the Spartans. With 3:21 on the clock, remaining in the game, in fact. Tipped, deflected by Aspiazu. Number 3 has it for the Spartans. She drives right, kicks it to 14, guarded by Stackhouse. A Spartan hits the deck. Whistle on the play. 22 looking for the foul. She'll take a seat on the bench. We hope she's okay. Replaced by number 25. .306. Knights need another stop. They need a stop on every possession. Foul on the play. Spartans will be shooting. Number 25 to the line. That's the fourth on Aspiazu. Number 25, who just checked into the game. From a Lady Knights perspective, we hope that she's cold as ice, willing to sacrifice this shot, but she's not. As she rattles it in for the first point of the fourth quarter and a 39-31 lead. Second one rattles around and goes down as well. And the first 2 points of the fourth quarter, I should say, and it's a 9-point game. That deflected out of bounds. I almost thought they were going to call a foul on number 25. Catalano will inbound the ball. She can go backcourt to Matthews, and she does. Matthews gets a screen from Stackhouse, takes it into the paint. She has a look, and she's good! Matthews starting to heat up at the right time. Lead back down to 7. Aspiazu back defensively. She should plant her feet. She does. Oh no! She had her feet planted, but just at the last minute, she took a little sidestep to the right, and that's where she picked up her 5th foul. But we tip our cap to the Victoria Aspiazu, who played one heck of a game. Mahak Sethi will check into the game, replacing her. Mahak Sethi can shoot the ball, so that'll give the Lady Knights an opportunity offensively with another shooter on the floor, so they don't lose anything offensively. Bank is open as the Spartans get hot from the free throw line. They lead 41-33 with 2.5 minutes remaining. Second free throw is no good. Knights need a rebound. Even better, they get possession as the ball is deflected out of bounds by the Spartans. Knights are going to face full court pressure. If they can beat it, they could get an easy shot opportunity. But they have to beat it first. Matthews spins into the middle. She splits it. Now we got numbers. Feed in the hurt. Hurt. Shot. Misses. Tie up down low. No, they whistle a foul. Almost.
That's what I mean by you cannot let them split. Don't let them split you. Hey, knock it down. A 1-and-1
situation for the Spartans. Next foul on either team, and it'll be a double bonus situation. First one is good. Second one is good. The Knights whittled it down to 6 or 7, but Spartans are hitting their free throws down the stretch, and that's usually the difference between wins and losses in this game. Regardless of how this game ends, you got to have respect for the way the Lady Knights came into this fourth quarter, trailing by 18. Nice feed by Stackhouse into Matthews. Matthews over to Catalano. Catalano has a good look. Catalano knocks it down. 43-35. It was a long 2 minutes to go. Knights could use a steal. Tipped away. Nobody was there to come up with the deflection. And that's going to lead to an opportunity down the other end, and the Spartans convert. The Lady Knights have to take that risk, though, defensively. There's nothing they could do. It's a 10-point game. Catalano, she can float it over. She has hurt. Tipped out of bounds by number 22. 139. Knights trail by 10. We got nothing to lose. We'll stay live here at Stack Monster Productions. Coach Katz goes over the final instructions. We are back to action. And I'm texting my wife with updates, and she's texting me back. Catalano over to Matthews. Matthews with a foot on the line, rattles around, doesn't go down. Minute 33 left. Matthews goes for the strip. Can't get it. Double team with Stackhouse. Sethi with a steal. Sethi got pushed. Sethi over to Stackhouse. Stackhouse with a layup attempt. Too short. Kicked out of bounds. Last touch. 119. I know we're down by 10, but I love the way the Knights are playing defensively. This is something they could build on. Stackhouse dribbles out. She has a look. She shoots. Can she? Will she? Oh, it rolls in and out. Good look by Stackhouse. Oh, they don't whistle a tie-up down low as Mackenzie Hurt tied up the ball handler. Layup at the other end, but that's okay. They're going to get that with the full court pressure. There should have been a jump ball down the other end. They did not call it. Oh well, that's the way the ball bounces. Stackhouse over to Sethi. Sethi. Knights might as well throw up a shot. They got nothing to lose. Stackhouse drive, dish. Stackhouse got fouled and she'll shoot 2.
47 left. You gotta go. Got it. It starts here. Who wants it?
2 shots for Stackhouse. She hit she was 1 for 2 first time at the line.
10.
We got 2. Go.
Stackhouse, a little long on the first.
10. More steals. If we don't win it.
Stackhouse with her second. Okay, good. Bang. Too strong. Number 3 has a double team. Stackhouse, triple team. They whistle Stackhouse for the foul, but it was a good foul with 38.3. They're going to have to send him to the line and hope for 2 misses. They trail by 12. First one is no good. 38.3 seconds left in the game. Knights trail by 12. They came in trailing by 18 in the 4th quarter. Opened up with a 10-0 run. But since then, they had to put pressure on the Spartans to try to come back. And with that pressure, when they beat that pressure, sometimes they get easy layups down the other end. And they hit their free throws, which allowed the Spartans to pull away for the victory. The final score is the only thing in question. The Knights look to get a couple buckets to close out the game. Matthews over to Sethi. Ball kicks out of bounds over the Spartans with 26 seconds left. Sethi almost deflected that ball. Layup is good down the other end and the foul. Good hustle by Mehek Sethi. Free throw is good, 21.9. Matthews over to Stackhouse. 17 seconds. Over to Matthews in the corner. Matthews. Drive. Float. Bank. Good. 51-37. 6 seconds left. Number 22 will throw up a shot at the end as time runs out. And although the Knights lose 51-37 by 14, the Knights made a furious rally in the fourth quarter and put a little scare in the Lady Knights. This is the Stack Monster saying, I'll see you next year. Thanks for watching Stack Monster Productions this year. Let me just check my makeup real quick. I could probably use a little cover-up or something like that, but you know, the makeup artist union is on strike right now, so there's not really too much I could do. Sorry we missed that Fine Stride commercial with Casara Morales earlier in the day, but we'd like to say thank you for the girls, the parents, and everybody involved with the Lady Knights for what was an exciting year, and overall, I think, a winning year. So we'll come back at you next season here on the Lady Knights Television Network and Stack Monster Production. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Stack Monster signing off. Adios.